Hey YouTube, I've come back here with a new set of handlebars to quickly review for you. Some of those familiar with my videos from last year remember there was a set of handlebars that go under the brand name RXL SLs. You can find them on various retailers online. They're a very inexpensive Chinese integrated carbon handlebar that I did a unboxing, first impressions after installation, and one season review on. I had a few concerns with them. I think they're a little inexpensive for those looking for a proper carbon solution. So these were the bars I had always sort of intended to install. These are Yoeleo H9s. On the website, they are listed as V2s, but I'll go over a couple reasons why I don't think that is actually what these are. But yeah, the reason for those bars I bought last year was really just to try out a more narrow bar configuration, see if I like it, and then come to a final solution, which were originally intended to be these bars. However, I'll go over the story in a second. I did end up getting a set of these Canyon H36s that I installed instead. But really the story behind these were I had ordered these Yoeleos in a 38 centimeter wide by 100 millimeter reach configuration, and that is what these bars are here. Unfortunately, at the time of purchase, Yoeleo reached out to me to let me know that they did not have that size in stock. They'd offered a couple alternatives. I wasn't really interested because I was trying to go for that more narrow bar. And yeah, so I did get a full refund, found these Canyons, installed them, and then these showed up in the mail about a week and a half ago. So I thought I'd give them an honest review because I do think they are quite an interesting bar set. So my first impressions of them, I think they are fantastic looking. They've got this matte finish, very similar to something like a Specialized Roval in both its profile and just general aesthetic. You've got that matte finish with then the shiny brand logo on it. I do really love this hump into the stem and then more narrow again for that arrow effect. So some quick things I love about them and don't like. The aesthetics are beautiful. The shape is beautiful. Back headset is very similar in shape and size to the Canyon set. Shape is beautiful from the front, but some things that I don't love about these are first the grip material again for the shifter installation. I haven't measured it perfectly, but just eyeballing it, I can tell you that this one sits minusculely higher than the one on the right. So if you are using these marking guides as part of your installation, I don't think you're going to get a perfectly symmetrical setup. So first sort of concern with these bars. Second concern being the hardware that they've given you here for your GPS computer mounts. They just look to be some like black oxide, mild steel fasteners, which I think is just very cheap and inexplicable. I don't know why you wouldn't move up to at least like an aluminum alloy bolt or preferably like a titanium bolt. I order titanium hardware from China all the time. It's very inexpensive, so it just seems like a very marginal cost increase that I think has outstanding aesthetic and weight savings potential on a bar option. But overall, I do think these are a much nicer fit and finish to those RXL SLs. The boxing is fantastic. Fully insulated, fully foam protected. My only sort of concern with these is, if you look at the box here, they don't really label anything about the model or size. You just kind of gotta measure it yourself and hope that they've sent you the right bars. But my intent with these is to actually give them a tryout on this gravel bike that I've purchased this year. They are currently sitting on 44 centimeter wide bars. I would like to try and bring them down to something more narrow and integrated. So like the other bars, I will come back and do a review on these after a little bit of riding and give everybody a sense of whether or not these are a good investment. For those interested, these do sell for about $345 Canadian or retail. But yeah, like I stated at the beginning of the video, I don't think these are the V2s. And the reason for that is, again, if I can show you this notched out section, very square profile at the back. You've got this cutout for a top cap adapter. And if I compare them to H2s or V2s from the website, they don't align. This is a very different profile. I have actually installed these bars on someone else's bike, and they look vastly different to what these are. So I don't know if this is a new model coming out from Yoeleo, if it's just the V3s of their H9 integrated handlebars, but I do think they are absolutely beautiful. So those looking for a cost-effective alternative to something like a Specialized, Vision, or Black Ink set of bars, I would certainly look into this option, but I will come back with a second video to let you know how they work out in the end. Thanks, and stay tuned for that.